Hello everyone. I've previously given you a lot of mobile game recommendations. I realized something was missing in our mobile game recommendation series, so I decided to address that in this video. If you add subtitles and hit the like button for the cartoon music, I can prepare a lot of game lists like this for you. Well, if you're ready, I'm starting the shave. Stepping on the gas. 15. Century Age of Ashes. If you like fantasy games set in a middle world with lots of dragons, this game is just for you. In this game, you and your friends can dive into full-on action online by using dragons. You can also ride dragons and join online battles in a fantastic world. At the same time, you can customize your dragon and create your own unique dragon with tons of different mods. Now I'm getting to the best part, so hold on tight. The game is free and we love free games. 14. Keep talking and nobody explodes. First of all, let me say up front that this game is paid, but it's also a really fun game. This game has both a PC and a mobile version, with the mobile version looking quite good. To briefly explain the game, you and your friends are in a room with a bomb, and you need to defuse this bomb. Of course, you can't do this alone, because on the other hand, your friend has to help you by reading the instructions on how to defuse the bomb. So, you try to escape from the bomb by talking and progressing together with your friends. It's an incredibly fun game. You should definitely try it. Sonic Rambo. Here is a legendary mobile game set in the world of Sonic. As many of you know, the Sonic game is usually a single-player game. However, you can play this game online together with your friends. There is a gameplay structure where you form a team of 4 players and compete against other teams. Especially with the team mentality, you try to get through amazing courses together with your friends. At the same time, you need to act as a team and beat the other teams. It's extremely fun and completely free. I definitely recommend you to check it out. 12. Japan Highway. Anyway, that's it. As the name suggests, it's a great online racing game set on Japan's famous highways. In this game, you can either drift or compete in speed races with your friends if you want. By the way, I keep mentioning Japan, but it's not just iconic Japanese cars in this game. So it's a game where you can dive into online competitions with many different beautiful car models. You can play it for free. 11. Star Wars Hunters Bro. We've arrived at the King's Place. If you're a Star Wars fan, this is definitely a mobile game you need to play. With its amazing graphics, which are almost console quality, and its gameplay, it's an awesome online Star Wars game. In this online-based Star Wars game set on the planet Vespara, you can jump into the arena with iconic Star Wars characters and join online battles. Be careful when choosing your character, because each character has their own unique advantages and disadvantages. The game Marvel Contest of Champions is free. You should definitely play it. Speaking of Star Wars, wouldn't the Marvel Universe be included, man? Of course it would. Marvel Contest is both free and, with its online infrastructure, it's a great game where you can compete with your friends or any other player. If you like fighting games like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, this is definitely a game you should check out. Also, almost all Marvel characters are in the game. And let me tell you something. Get ready for this. The game has been downloaded over 100 million times and has received great ratings. So that's why I definitely recommend you check it out. 9. MVT Tank Battles. Now, you know there's a pretty popular tank game, World of Tanks. However, this game is also a great armored warfare game. If you're definitely looking for a different and modern alternative, you can consider this game. If you want to dive into mechanized warfare, this game has almost everything you could ask for. You can find fighter jets, helicopters, of course tanks, drones, and much more on this battlefield. So, unlike World of Tanks, you can use more advanced armored vehicles in this game. The game is free and you can play it together with your friends. 8. Drive Zone Online. I had previously made a list of mobile games similar to Grand Theft Auto, but if you want to hang out with your friends in a Grand Theft Auto, like Way, do some roleplay, or jump into heists or other kinds of city activities, this is definitely a game I would recommend you to play. Let me be honest, in this game, there are almost no limits to what you can do. The game really looks amazing as an open-world game. By the way, you can try it for free. 7. Crossout Online. If you like post-apocalyptic, that is, after the apocalypse racing games, and on top of that, if you enjoy massively multiplayer online style games, here you go, Crossout Online. The game is exactly at the level of a fun game, and at the same time, you can join 6v6 team matches with your friends, both PvP and PvE. But remember how I said this game is in massively multiplayer online? Well, you really need to pay attention to this when upgrading or choosing your vehicles, because the upgrades you make really make a big difference on the battlefield and in the race arena. By the way, the game has reached over 10 million downloads and it's free. I think you should jump right in. 6. Squid Game Unleashed Backrooms Company Mobile. Oh, we've come to one of the best games. The Backrooms universe is a creepy environment. I've played a few versions on PC, but Backrooms Company Mobile looks like a great alternative that you can play with your friends. For those who don't know the Backrooms, I should say it's the kind of game I can call a full-on puzzle horror game. If you're looking for a mobile online horror and puzzle game, you can play it for free. 4. Bro, now we all know about Battle Royale games and stuff. This game is a solid first-person shooter Battle Royale game. To be honest, the reason I added this game to this list is because it's free, has amazing graphics, and has been downloaded more than 10 million times. 10 million people can't all be wrong, can they? You can jump into massive 20-player matches with modern weapons without having to think too much or stress yourself out. I definitely recommend you take a look. 3. Ace Razor is a great online mobile racing game with a subtle futuristic theme. This racing game offers numerous modification options. The graphics and gameplay are both incredible. Also, bro, if you don't really like simulation and prefer to just hit the gas and go, if you like a more arcade-style gameplay, this game is perfect for you. Also, the multiplayer feature is great, so you can play for free with your friends, too. Mimicry is now on PC. There are a lot of versions of this game, but if you're looking for online horror on mobile, this could be a great alternative. Actually, if I were to give an example of this game's PC counterpart, I would say Dead by Daylight. One of your friends becomes a huge creature chasing you, and 8 players try to escape from it and survive. The game has already reached 10 million downloads, and I highly recommend it as a free title. Shadow Fight Arena. Here we are again with a fighting game in the style of Street Fighter. This completely free game has incredible graphics and physics. So, if you enjoy 1v1 battles with visuals almost as good as console games, I definitely recommend you play it. Especially in terms of characters and gameplay, it looks quite high level for a mobile game. You can play this free game, which has reached over 50 million downloads with your friends. Our video ends here, but if this wasn't enough for you, if you give the video a solid like and subscribe to the channel, I can come back to you with amazing lists. Well then, that's all from me for now. Take care of yourself and don't stay without games.